Instagram.
Hi.
Megan.
Me.
So not very many people said they remembered when we did lives before. So that's kind of sad, actually. But we used to do them. Brianna and I did them once a week, and it was fun. We would talk about the stuff that was coming up and all of that, and so we kind of decided we were going to start doing it again. We've talked about doing a podcast just for fun, but we're going to go ahead and do this and see how this goes instead. But today, I wanted to start today because today is Megan's birthday. So she is 22 now. And that's how I remember how long I have been in business, because I started when she was 1. So my business is 21. My business can drink. So we should have like a cup of something, and we could have went.
Should have got out the fancy Olive Garden wine.
Yes, or we could have just had coffee and a chocolate. Anyways, so what were we gonna talk about?
Well, you talked about bringing up Operation Shower, because that happened recently.
Yeah, so I'm going to post some pictures today of Operation Shower. I've shared some photos. If you've seen them, maybe you've seen some already, but I haven't posted any. So once a year during the, what do they call it? Waste Management Open, they have an Operation Shower, baby shower for military moms there. And they do them sporadically throughout the year, other times as well. But this particular one is always at the Open. So it's kind of crazy. It's very busy. It's about an hour's drive from my house. And then when you get up there, the traffic is so bad, it always takes extra time. And so this year, the theme was kind of like cactus and succulents and all this stuff. And they had this potted cactus on the invitation. And so I decided to use that to create cakes that then they would eat. And so, forgetting how ridiculously crazy it is, and I don't know if I was tired, I don't know what happened, I just wasn't thinking.
You were just a Lulu that day.
I was like, I've been in business 21 years, I can do anything I want. And what's funny about it is that when you get there, you have to go through the valet parking. So even though we don't park, we have to go in this area, the valet parking, and then they have to send somebody in a golf cart to load up all the desserts and travel what seems like forever, which is not very far, but it feels like forever, because you're going from a parking lot, you go through streets that they have shut down, and then they have these, I don't know what they're called, like the cord covers, because they have cords and power going everywhere, and so they have these cord covers.
So you can drive over the...
So you can drive over them. But on a golf cart, it feels like a massive bump. It's like a square instead of like a circle, and so it's really hard bumps.
And when you're holding a cake, it feels even more like a massive bump.
You might fall off, your cake might fall off, you don't know what's going to happen. So for whatever reason, I lost my mind, and I made a very tall tiered cake. Sculpted tiered cake. I've done tiered cakes before. They've been fine. But this year, sculpted and tiered, which means it like narrowed at the bottom like a planter does. And there were 2 stacked on top of each other. Needless to say, they didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. And I freaked out a little bit, but it's also a donation. So, I can't beat myself up too much. But I also want the moms that are coming to be able to have their dessert. So, I don't know. I was a little frustrated, but it was in this giant box. I used these big red boxes, insulated boxes, and it kind of tipped over. And so the bottom where the planter part was, it kind of like smushed it in a corner, and it tipped over and was on kind of on the side. So it didn't really get messed up except that bottom part. And it would not stand up anymore because it had pushed in that corner. So
Better than a pile of crumbs, at least.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. So when we got there, I said, when we got to the tent, I said, we have like a cake mishap and I need a spot to fix it. So I had thankfully put it on a really big board. And so we went in the back where they have like the kitchen stuff. The kitchen guy is back there and he's like got employees back there and he's preparing because they're making lunch. And so we basically had to take off the top tier and scoot over the bottom tier because it still didn't want to stand up, and put the top tier right next to it so it leaned against it.
You gotta make them kiss.
Yeah.
And that's the only way to get them to stand up is if they kiss.
And it actually looked really cute at the end, and I think probably better than being stacked on top of each other because it filled the whole board. It was like they were next to each other. It was really cute. So it looked fine. Wasn't what I intended, but sometimes you gotta roll with it. So I will post the pictures sometime today so you can look. But we also made cookies, cake pops,
tiny
mini cupcakes with succulents on them. So the theme was really cute. It's actually really cute. But yeah, so there's a fun story for you. So if you if you have mishaps, you just gotta roll with it and just fix what you can and move on with life. Like it's important, it's a big deal, but it's still a cake. So let's see. So yeah, I'll post pictures of that. That'll be fun. You can look for all of the imperfections in the cake photo. What else do we have going on?
There's my birthday dinner tonight.
Yeah,
that's a thing we're doing.
We sent her brother out for birthday coffee, so we're waiting for that.
We'll see if Dutch Brothers has the Dutch Love Rebel still, and if they know what a Rebel is, because last time I asked for a Rebel, they were like, here's the white coffee instead, the like pink, and it tastes awful because it's not real coffee, it's like white coffee.
I don't know what white coffee is, but
or what I don't remember what
I don't
it was
like
called.
it.
It was
Blonde?
something weird. Blonde coffee?
I don't think so. It's something weird.
It's not normal coffee, and it tastes like poo. And I don't know how they mix that up for a Rebel, because the Rebel is like neon red, like this color of red.
It's also like when you're expecting one thing, and then you get another thing, even if that thing would have tasted good, it does not taste good because you were expecting something else, and you're so disappointed that you just can't even. So
literally can't even.
Would you grab the Easter cookies and we'll show the Easter cookies? So we have a cookie class coming up in March. That's our next cookie class, and it's going to be a set of Easter ones. So these I kind of patterned off of, I have this, it's a wreath, and I have it for my front door, so that's what this is patterned off of. And then we're going to add a little cross with some little egg sprinkles and a daisy, because, you know, spring, and some eggs with some gold splatter. So we have that coming up. If you're interested in signing up, you can look at studio223az.com. You sign up on their website. And what else? I think that was pretty much it.
So my birthday, business's birthday.
Yeah.
Cake fell over. Cookies.
Business is 21. Daughter is 22. This cute shirt. It's so I was hoping it would be cool enough to wear the yellow viral butter sweatshirt, but it's not, because it's Arizona, and I don't know. We might have a cool down spell where I can wear it again, but I got this one because I also like Irish butter. It's my favorite. And St. Patrick's Day is coming, so green. And it's just really cute. So I'm wearing this one. So if you want to look for a cute t-shirt, that's at Bakery Tico. She's awesome. She also has some spring ones, which are not the color of butter packages because they're spring. So it's like purple and blue and pink. And yeah, I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of colors. And I'm just debating on getting a pink one because I like pink. Let's see. think that's probably about it. I think we just wanted to jump back in here and get the first one done, and the birthday situation seemed like a good idea. Good time to do it. And yeah, I think that's it. So we will be around. We're going to save this. If you miss it, I'm sorry. We'll put it on YouTube. And
if you're a loser and you missed it live, you can see it on YouTube.
A lot of people have to work and do things right now. It's like middle of the day. Which makes it easier for us because we don't have a whole bunch of people. But we would love for you guys to watch. Send us comments if you have questions, stuff you want to see, things you want to hear. I don't know. Things about ordering, things about running a business, whatever you like. We are open to it and we will answer your questions. But until next time, have a lovely Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.